This is my Alfa Romeo Giulietta.
No, I saw that.
This is my Alfa Romeo Giulietta.
I was so shit, my bad.
This is my new Alfa Romeo Giulietta, and today we're talking shit. We're gonna be talking around the spec. So where should we start? I guess probably the front, right? So already a bit of a modification I've made. I haven't filmed it obviously, of course, but the new grille, obviously got the facelift grille. As the old one used to be the slats, and obviously had the old Alfa Romeo badge as well. Obviously I've replaced that with the new honeycomb grille and the new badge, the facelift badge, which I think looks a lot better. It's the pre-facelift, so I'm thinking of getting the bumper wrapped black to look like the new facelift, but obviously that'll be something in the future, another video. But yeah, so we've got 17-inch alloys. We've got what do you call this? Gunmetal grey telephone dial alloys with the red brake calipers, which is one of my favourite things about these wheels. And again, thinking of changing those wheels to being maybe a black Alfa Romeo badge, and also a little extra, little add-on. We've got obviously the valve caps with the clover leaf on, which I think is a nice little touch. Yeah, so we've got the gunmetal grey ring mirror caps, as you can see. We've got gunmetal grey also door handles. And yeah, same at the back. One thing I love about the Giulietta is that we've got the integrated door handle, so it looks a bit more sleeker in design. So it's not on the side there, it's hidden up there. Round the back, again, a few more upgrades I'm thinking of doing. Changing the badge, so at the moment we've got the original badge, obviously to the front we've got the facelift badge. We've got the old Giulietta badging as well. I'm thinking of again replacing that with the more block capitals that goes sort of here. We've got down here, we've got the single exhaust, which actually a lot of models don't have, which I really like about this one. Yeah, it's got the rear diffuser, which looks a bit more aggressive than just the standard one, which obviously doesn't have the grills on. Boot button as well on the Alfa Romeo badge. We've got 350 litres in the back here, with these sort of cubby compartments here, either side, to put whatever you want in. Spare wheel in the back as well, under, which is obviously got foldable rear boot, so it can be nicely hidden. Parcel shelf as well. I think that's about it really for the outside. We've got obviously as well, when you unlock the car, the fuel filler cap, which probably, not gonna lie to you, it doesn't actually really work. It probably takes about 15 locks and unlocks to actually get it to pop open. Here we've got tinted back windows. Let's have a little look at the interior. So we've got Alcantara on the seats, red stitching everywhere with nice sort of material. And then on the doors as well, we've sort of got this like carbon fibre effect on the doors, obviously not real carbon fibre. But yeah, in the back, if we sit in actually, I sit quite far back because I've got lanky legs. But yeah, space is not too bad, pretty comfortable, nice and roomy. Obviously seat belts, thinking of getting these changed to be a bit nicer if we get out, which is a bit of a struggle, but hey, if you're short then be a bit more room in the back. In the front here, got new floor mats. So the old one didn't have Giulietta on, but I got new floor mats with Giulietta on. We've got again Alfa Romeo encrusted on pedals, and also again this carbon fibre effect on the dash, which I think looks quite nice. But yeah, overall pretty much red stitching everywhere. My favourite thing are these seats, obviously with the Alfa Romeo badge split on them on each seat, and the Sprint in red stitching on the headrests. But yeah, overall I think very sporty, aggressive looking interior. And yeah, a quick thing on the interior as well. I quite like how when you turn the car on, it does this with the dash. Sort of, I like how the dials go up and down. And then also, if you turn the car off, it also does this. Has the Giulietta driving away, which I think is quite cool. But anyway, let's talk about the infotainment system. So the Alfa Romeo comes up as you turn it on straight away. Generally, it's not the best, to be honest. Always about highway codes. We're not doing that. Obviously, actually do that. So yeah, we've got the radio to start with. Obviously, you can select whatever radio station you like. We've got the media, which you can connect your sort of phone to, which probably takes about 4 years. Someone's calling me.
A few moments later.
So yeah, it takes quite a while. As you can see, we're back now and it's still loading. And we'll probably be there for a while, so let's cancel that. We've got phones, so you can make phone calls and more. You've got the temperature, the clock, and obviously your trip and fuel consumption, which is currently 39.4. Not very good. But yeah, so that's about it with the infotainment system. Obviously inside here we've got these dials, which feel quite nice. Again, not the most expensive feeling dials, but pretty nice still. So you've got the aircon, AC stuff. We've got the nice metallic sort of gear knob, because we all love a. And next we've got obviously the DNA system down there, which obviously can go from all weather, which has those setups. We've got neutral, which has these setups, or natural. And we've got dynamic, which has these settings, which of course completely transform the driving experience. But yeah, what else is there to talk about really? Storage, it's not too bad. We've got these little cup holders, but they're not the greatest, to be honest with you. They don't really fit a big bottle in or anything. Maybe an Evian bottle or something small. This, I don't really know what this is for, but it does fit my wallet quite nicely in, so we'll just say it's a wallet holder. What else have we got? We got this, which is quite handy. It's a little storage pot, which you can put your sunglasses in or anything that you want to access nice and easily. Glove box as well. Glove box is pretty good actually. Got lots of space. It's quite a deep glove box, so it goes down quite far. As you can see, you fit a lot in there. It's very deep, just like your mum. We've got the storage bins in the doors. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're actually quite you can't put any bottles or sort of anything in there, which is not very good. And that's about it really for storage, so there's not really too much. But then
There's no armrest.
there's no armrest as well. True, actually that's a good point, I didn't think of that. But if you use an armrest, then you're just a bit of a so just hold your arm up. And we've got obviously rear fog lights, front fog lights, and obviously where you can lock your car. Horn sounds pretty good, just a normal horn really. This as well, we've got, oh hello. But obviously that will basically block out the light of whoever's behind you. Sun visor's pretty good. We've got light built into it, so it works quite nicely. Again, both this side and the passenger side. We've got the lights up here, which are pretty solid. Not really using them yet in the dark. Here we've got obviously the whole lights for the vehicle. There's actually no lights in the back apart from that one back there, but it doesn't actually seem to be working, so that's another thing we need to do. This and then I think that's if you need help or something, you can get towed, but let's not press that. And again, obviously you got rear window lock and all the switches and automatic mirrors, which is very nice. Here's the engine. Here's the engine. So 5 things I like about this car. Number 1 being these obviously gunmetal grey alloys. I just think they look the absolute bollocks. Telephone dial as well, so classic Italian. And yeah, the brake calipers as well. Really contrast the wheels nicely and just looks a bit more sporty and aggressive really. Next, the Cloverleaf badge. Looks pretty nice. Next up, we've got the exhaust as well.
Oh, it's so good. Oh.
At number 4, I think just the general look of the car, to be honest. The design I think is pretty cool. Pretty aggressive side skirts, which is quite nice. Obviously I like as well the design of the door handle. Pretty discreet, pretty cool. And yeah, I just generally think the car overall looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. And last of all, the interior. Yeah, just love the carbon fibre effect on the dashboard, and obviously, of course, these seats with Alcantara, with the Alfa Romeo badge on. I just think, yeah, it's really cool, really sporty. The seats hug you nicely, and yeah, I just think it's a really good interior generally. Five things I don't like about this car is the scratchy plastics. We've got it here, here, in here as well, and also here. Next up is this filler cap. It literally never works. Oh. Next up, the bloody filler cap. Doesn't really work. Why is it working? Next up is this filler cap. Like, I think I fixed it. Also, I don't get Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Fiat's obsession with the bleep. It's so annoying. It's so loud. If you're trying to sneak off at night or do anything really where you don't want to be sort of too loud. What's that about? But yeah, a bit rubbish, a bit annoying, but it's Italian stuff for you. Next thing, couple of wheels, unfortunately. It's not really something I don't like about it. It's kind of my cock up, to be honest. Yeah, get a close up on that. Finally, the lights. How the hell has that got in there? So there's a load of bugs in it, a load of shit, a load of grime. And again, here as well, look. What the hell? So we're just out on a little test drive today. What is this car like to drive? Well, Alfa Romeo have this DNA system down here, which you can basically select different driving modes. So there's all-weather mode, which helps with traction and makes the steering nice and light. And there's neutral, which puts the engine in eco mode for better MPG. It also softens the steering, lightens the suspension, and makes the throttle response a bit softer. And then you've got dynamic mode, which is performance, which basically gives you maximum attack, maximum performance, makes the steering nice and heavy. It also makes the throttle response a lot more aggressive. And yeah, it makes the rides sort of a bit more firmer, a bit more sporty, like what you would want if you're on a track or if you're just sort of racing around on the roads. But yeah, I think that the overall driving experience of this car is very good. For a stock car on stock suspension, it's very planted, and the power delivery is very nice as well. The turbo's probably cut in about 2,500 RPM, and I tell you what, once they do cut in, they do bloody go.
Holy shit, guys, that was so cool. This guy's like such a good driver, you know what I mean? Like, he's got that acceleration down. Like, you know, he's pretty good at driving. And he drives an Alfa, you know, an Italian car.
So yeah, this is my brand new car. Guys, let me know what you think about it, if you like it or not. And also, if you guys have any ideas of modifications or anything that you think I should do to it, obviously not silly things, but any ideas, anything that you guys think, oh, that'll look quite cool, then yeah, just let me know. I'll be open to sort of any ideas or anything, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.